friends. Welcome back to Friday Live in the Should I Stay or Should I Go relationship support group for women. Happy to have you back here. Please type in and say hello if you are with me live so I can see who's here. Happy to be with you again. So, Friday Lives are quick. We're just going to take a few minutes, but I have a very powerful topic I want to share with you guys today. It's how to stop being in reaction to what your partner's doing so that you can get happy now, regardless of the situation, regardless of what he's doing or not doing. And I say he, but whatever gender your partner is um, yeah, just know that I'm just using he as an easy expression. So last week we talked about how to deal, the number one key to dealing with relationship challenge. Oop, there goes my light. How to deal with relationship challenges. Um, and so what we talked about was that, we just really don't have control over other people, right? And how they behave. And so the key was to take your focus off what's not working, bring your attention back to yourself and focus on how can I take care of myself. So we're going to actually dive in a little bit deeper today for just a few minutes and just look at, well, how do you do that? How do I stop reacting when I'm in a situation where I don't like how he's behaving or what he's doing or not doing? And so, that is the first step, is to, get your focus back on yourself, because, we talked about that's the only thing you really have control over is yourself. And so, how do you do that, right? I know maybe it doesn't feel like we always have control over ourselves, but I want you guys to know, like, you are powerful. You are in charge of your focus. You have the power to choose where you want to focus your attention. You have the power to choose what thoughts you want to think. And I know that's sometimes easier said than done, and we have tools that we use to help you with that in the programs that we do and the trainings that we're going to be doing. But um, yeah, and it's also our responsibility. We've talked about this before too. It's no one else's job to make you happy. No one else can make you happy. And so it really is our responsibility to take charge of our own well being. And yeah, so I know this one intimately, after having spent several years in a marriage to a man who was suffering from alcoholism and depression. And I learned, um, I didn't realize how much I was depending on him, looking to him in order to make me, feel like secure or happy, or, and then when he started going down, I realized, like, wow, you know what? This is like not even about him. This is about me, and my how much am I making my well-being dependent upon another person and another person's behavior. So, um, that's really my message for you guys today, is that let's look at, if you're willing to, just kind of look within and look at, like, in what ways am I depending on this other person to fill up a need in me, and know that I can come back home to myself and look at how can I care for myself, how can I make myself happy. So I guess, that's kind of the trap, is when we're looking to other people to, make us feel whole or happy, then we're kind of automatically setting ourselves up for a problem, because you know what, our partners, first of all, like I said, it's not their job, it's our own responsibility to make ourselves happy. And just to come into a right relationship with ourselves, to be in alignment with our truth. And I think, that's really what the core of it is. It's not so much about, I'm not happy in this relationship. And, that may be very well true. And maybe, you're going to decide that you want to make some changes in that, and maybe you're not. And, that's ultimately up to you. My goal for us in this group is really to help you get in alignment with your truth. Be in good relationship with yourself, because it all starts there, right? Honoring your heart, being in alignment with your truth, not looking to other people to fill some void in us, some, um, something that's missing. Like two halves don't make a whole. Like our work is being whole in ourselves, being in alignment with our truth, because honestly, when you're good with you, it doesn't matter so much what anybody else is doing. And I want it to not matter so much. Not, like I said, not to say that, there's things that you're not happy with. And it's fine to, it's good to acknowledge that. Because when you know what you don't want, you also know what you do want. And, so yeah, it starts with us, though, just being good with who we are. Because that's really what bothers us, right? It's not so much about, what he's doing or not doing. It's how am I with me? How am I with honoring my heart? If I can be in a loving relationship with myself, then I also then can be more loving toward you, and not coming into it from a place of need or expectation. So, yeah, so I just really want to invite you to know that you have the power. Take back control, take responsibility for your own well being. Let's stop looking to other people and needing them to behave in a certain way for us to be happy. And like I said, that doesn't negate the fact that we might not be happy with certain things, and that we might want to make some changes at some point. But just, from a day-to-day basis, like I can, stop looking to you to fill a need for me, get the focus back on me. What can I do to care for myself today? And to just start to be noticing, where am I depending on you for things that really I can be giving to myself? And to know that you have the power, and it is your responsibility to care for your own well being. And to let's just not make our whole sense of well being dependent on the situation, dependent on outside circumstances, depending on what that person is doing or not doing. So I know that's easier said than done sometimes, especially, certain situations, where there might be alcohol involved, or there's, the other person is, we're worried about them. It's easy for us to get sucked into other people's negativity, so I know that it's easier said than done. And that's the support that I offer people in the coaching work that I do. And so if you would like some more individual support, I do have a few spaces left in my calendar for a relationship clarity session. You can just click that link at the top of the page in the announcements if you want to schedule a time to talk with me personally, one-on-one, about how, let's look at what's happening in your relationship. What are the challenges that you're dealing with? And then I can make some recommendations for you, lay out a little plan on what you need to focus on to move ahead, get the clarity you need, and move ahead. And but my point for today really is just that it is within our power to make ourselves happy. And so please just, take the focus off of our partner, off of whatever they're doing. Really start to bring it home. Start to bring your focus back to yourself. Do that little heart breathing meditation, just come back into your body, come back into your breath, come back into this moment. What do I need to do today to make myself happy, take care of myself, not having my well-being dependent on what another person is doing or not doing? And my darlings, that lesson I learned very, very well. And that will serve you moving forward, whether it's in this relationship or another one at some point, but just to, really start to be sovereign over your own well-being. You do have the power to do that, and I'm happy to support you if I can. So please make some comments. Let me know if this is making sense, if this is landing. I hope this was helpful for you today to at least start thinking about, am I making my well-being dependent upon outside circumstances? And know that it doesn't have to be that way. All right, I love you. I hope this was helpful. Click that link above if you want to talk more. And come again. I'm here Fridays, every Friday live at noon Eastern time. And please, type in, you guys, if you have questions, if you have specific challenges you want me to talk about, so that I know how I can best support you. All right, lots of love. Take good care. Bye for now.